Hello world and welcome back to another episode of Majapahit Marauders. This episode we're starting out at war with Cebu. Now I declared this war in hopes that Tidor and Maguindanao would be able to handle it mostly on their own, and it seems like they're failing pretty hard at that. Tidor landed some troops, Maguindanao let them get stack wiped. It was just a bad day. So I may end up helping them out there in a little bit. Once this war concludes, I'm going to declare war on Sulu in order to end up at war with Brunei. Once I'm at war with Brunei, I will annul their alliances with Malacca, Palembang, and Sulu to isolate them. That way, we don't have to worry about their allies landing troops while we besiege all of their land. So that's a quick overview of what we're going to be doing in today's episode. So let's get into it. I wonder how long those Butuan separatists are just going to sit there in uncolonized territory for. Maybe forever, who knows? And I'm just going to let this run. I'm recovering manpower. If I had, near full or full manpower, I would just land and not worry about it. But that's not the situation. We did beat up their navy and get quite a few ships from it. I wonder if we can sort of bait them into letting that happen again. Send you back to privateering in Malacca. I will right-click on the province so you don't immediately go running after the pirate fleet once you're done repairing. Too many ships have been lost that way. Far too many. Not bad. Not bad at all. So our navy has taken... Our navies are dominating them at this moment. When it comes to the sea. However, the armies are still sitting around doing absolutely nothing. And boom, merged. Or not. It made the sound. Something got merged. Oh. Wait till learn the next province and then just mash the G key. No. Okay, my fleet just teleported. It went straight from... Okay, there we go. We're all good. West Java is unstated? Well, why did I do that? Oh, I did raise autonomy. Yeah, so it doesn't matter right now. So I will save the admin points. How are we looking on tech? A little behind. Don't like that. Always hated being behind on tech. Everyone does, though. At least it's not Miltech. I think it's kind of ridiculous how easy it is for Indians and Asians to keep up in Miltech with Europe. I think the AI is a little too good in that sense, because they'll burn everything just to keep up in Miltech, and because of that, you try colonizing, but it's kind of like Raymond's Paradox did a video on this on institution spread, and one of the things he said was, why would you if you're playing as England, why would you bother invading India when Vijayanagar has the same force limit and tech as France, sitting right next to you? I think that that's a real issue. I think that this game sort of underplays how powerful the Europeans were in comparison to the rest of the world. At the same time, I understand that for balance reasons, obviously you don't want everybody who tries to play on Borneo to get absolutely waffle stomped by Europeans whenever they come around. But it should be a little more difficult than it is at the moment. Maybe I should start moving my troops over. I should have waited till after the tick. I wouldn't have paid the penalty for being at sea. I think it's like 0.7% attrition or something. Technology. And I did Diplo focus and get a Diplo ruler. We will definitely be replacing in the next 2 years. Shame, it's going to be a little bit of a waste of Republican tradition recovery, because we're going to be sitting at 100 for a little while. I suppose that would make it a good time to boost stab if we weren't already on 2 stab. Really? Again? Alright, I mean, I guess it's a free slack in recruitment. Or slack in standards, rather. To battle! And stack wipe. Leave you there to make sure that they don't recover, they don't build more troops. And then I will set you to siege and tell you to siege this province. Using up a little bit of our sailors, but we're close to our cap anyways, so it's not a big deal. And they're just sitting here. You realize I'm going to give you this land, right? Maybe I should reload the game. That would normally cause them to reevaluate what they're doing. Well, at least Tidor's helping out, so I guess it doesn't make a difference. Truce has ended, so it's good that our liberty desire is reasonable. Do we get Kutai up all 200? Close to it. Can't Royal Marry. Not being able to Royal Marry does make these subjects a little harder to manage, but we'll get through it. Once we integrate a couple of them, we have a decent power base. Won't be such a big deal. I'm not sure if we're going to integrate Tidor and Manguindanao. However, we will, once we feed Kutai Borneo, we will be integrating them. And probably, and pretty much, and then we will certainly be moving our trade capital to the island as well. We will not keep him because he sucks. Maybe I should have gone with the other guy. Is this guy good? Oh, he's only 35. I like that. Maybe I should have gone with that Diplo rep guy. Would have helped with our subject situation. Still, can't go wrong with core creation cost and stab cost reduction. No, I don't want him. I want Manguindanao to have him. Boom, perfect. My dreams have been realized. Oh, damn. Doesn't really matter if I lost, it's not like I'm losing war score, right? Infantry fire and cavalry shock, no change in unit type, so I can wait and not have to worry about the... Wow, we are just stealing ships left and right here. Is that in our naval doctrine? It is. Plus being a pirate republic, so that's awesome. Pretty much every battle we get something. Let's check out Brunei. Brunei has 2 heavies, 10 lights, 9 transports. I think we could beat them in a one-on-one fight where all of our navies are merged, but it'd be painful. So I'm gonna jump their trade fleet next time they come around. And then we should be able to essentially just intimidate them into not engaging. Which is the ideal situation because it means we don't lose sailors. Or have to worry about repairing anything. No sailors and no ships lost. Ah yes, you're allied to Manila as well. I think we can safely ignore them. Subjects have that, right? Make them all angry. I should probably check out their army first, though. Brunei, 12,000. We can beat them up. No worries. Run tech 7. So we have cannons. Or we have the ability to recruit cannons. We don't have any yet. Actually, yeah, I will wait for that. I'll recruit 2 cannons. And that's gonna take a few months to happen. So there's no reason not to go do a little more pirating. It'll make us an extra, how much? Took it in half a month. Ooh. Thai separatists larger than their army. I should start over here. How close are you guys? You're pretty much done. Move you to Palopo. Move you both across, and I think I'm also going to move the army around here. I don't care if Kutai gets sieged down, it's actually kind of a good thing at the moment because devastation and the loss of the army for their country is going to reduce their liberty desire. Okay, so next time this trade fleet ends up in the Java Sea and is locked, we will declare the war. We have an okay general, he's not amazing, but he's alright. I will invest in that idea. I think I probably will end up going through the entire group before I take tech, simply because each idea you take in a tech group, so since this is a diplomatic idea group, each idea I take will give me a -2% to diplotech cost. And you can see that with the ideas minus 2% right there. Okay, you will be there on the 19th, and you are locked. Means Brunei will likely accept the call. There we go, before you get away. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a fort here. Wow, I feel stupid. Well, they've only got one option if they want to siege down, and it's to walk through here. Or I guess they could try to do it by sea, but I don't know, our Navy's scary, right? So, yeah, I don't think they're gonna be moving their army around to naval invade. I don't even know where their army is. It's gotta be in Jesselton, since they do have an army. Yeah, I don't think these animations are new. I don't like them. Is there anything in the settings? Game options, video. Moving units, no. Oops, I didn't want to run the game when I did that. Palawan Passage. They're going north. Just head here. Be nice to catch them off. Whoa, we just stole a heavy ship. Let's dock that up. And go crash their fleet. Yeah, I have no idea where their army is. Oh, it's there. How did they get past their rebels? And this fort. They had 9 transports at the start of the war, so there's no way that they must have been sitting in this province. Well, still, they would have had to move past the fort. I am clueless here. And I'm just gonna let those ships sit there for a while. And then, for some reason, they're deciding not to attack me, which is nice of them. Not to siege down my subject, but I don't understand it. Doubt they're gonna want to fight me even in the jungle, because I'm a tech ahead of them, decent general. They certainly shouldn't be willing to take that fight, even at their maximum. What? 6. What? Why do they have such? Wow, they took their cavalry ratio to the max, I suppose. I want to reinforce that. I don't know if I'm going to get there in time, because they are just blowing through that siege. Oh, rebels are attacking. Are they going to win? They should win. What's it look like? No, I don't think they're going to beat them. Oh, yeah, rebels are just barely going to lose, I think. I was wrong. That's good. No reason to make my troops march when I can just sail, right? Okay, and there's my subject cheating. I mean, they cheated earlier, so I guess it's somewhat near even, but yeah. I should be able to separate peace Brunei now. Let's see, I want to put them in debt. No Malacca, no Palembang, no Sulu. Awesome. Maybe I should have kept going a little bit longer just so I could trash their fleet, but I don't know. I don't think that's necessary. Let's land on Sulu and end this. Can I white piece you? My power is low. Oh, well, you look at the time. Well, it seems like that's all we have time for in this episode of Majapahit Marauders. Thank you all for watching. If you have any comments or criticism, please leave them down in the comment section below. I am not made of glass. Anything you say can only help the channel. With that being said, goodbye world, and we will see you next time.